Hey there, happy April 19th, everybody. I'm Emily Aarons from EmilyAarons.com, and this is your weekly Angels in Your Biz Oracle forecast. You can get these cards anytime over my website, EmilyAarons.com/cards. Let's get into this week's forecast. What I do is I read them individually and then collectively to let you know how to stay in your highest alignment all week long and manifest whatever you want. All right, let's get started. Card number 1, aligned action. Don't delay, act. So the fact that we're starting the week with a little kind of like what I just did there, is great. We're gonna get the wheels in motion and get things really humming along. Last week we talked about getting more healing work and resting. So if you did that, good job. If you didn't do that, maybe we got to catch up a little bit to rest and cool your jets. But this week is all about getting into action. You know, that's the biggest fear, is when we slow down or pause. The fear is that if I stop, this machine will stop as well. But that's not the truth. That's a lie. When we pause and rest, it's actually a time where we re-energize and revigorate. We're like, yeah, now we can come into the week, the third week of April, kicking butt. Card number 2, responsibility. I am not a victim. So this is like, we're here to take action, and it's 100% your responsibility. So it's your responsibility. So if you did it, great. If you didn't do it, that's on you as well. So if you're not bringing in enough customers, if you're bringing in the wrong customers, if you haven't increased your prices, if you're not selling your programs, guess whose problem it is? Yeah, it's yours. So, but you're not a victim to it. You're not like, oh, well, I don't have enough customers. Well, this week, you're like, I'm going to go get me some customers. I'm going to go change the way I'm doing things because I'm ready to make a big, big shift. And of course, we're kind of into that first, is this the second quarter of the year? Yeah. I'm like, what day is this? Yeah, we're in the second quarter. So it's like, let's get some things shifting and changing. The last one is leap of faith. Feed your fear or your faith. So what this reading is telling you to do, it's like, this is definitely an action-taking week. So getting yourself, like, what is the problem right now? What are you suffering with? What are you struggling with? Is it not making enough money? Is it not having enough customers? It is like things are broken. Is your team not working? Do you not have a team? What is the problem that you have? And how can you take 100% responsibility for it and then make a change? Because the full thing is like, you're going to be fine. Focus on faith. It's always going to work out. It's always in your favor. So if you knew it was always going to work out, how could you make the change? How could you take 100% responsibility and shift things to make it look and feel more like what you really, really want? So I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, of course, leave me a comment below. I always love to hear how these readings affect you week after week. You know, that's always free, whether you watch it on IGTV, YouTube, or listening on the Align and Unstoppable podcast. I love giving you free content as much as I possibly can every single week in all these different ways. The best way, if you're really loving it, the best way to give me a little love back is when you leave reviews or leave comments or share it with people over on your IG stories. Tag me at Emily Aarons on Instagram. Can't wait to see you next week. Have an awesome kick-ass week. Lots of love.